Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with theblogtoread.com. I'm really excited to share this watch with you today. This is the Swiss military watch by Charmex, and this model is the famous 20,000 feet diver. This watch has a Guinness Book World Record for the deepest possible diving watch in the world, 20,000 feet. That's pretty incredible, and I don't think there's going to be any watches that are going to best this anytime soon. To accomplish this intense task, you can see that the entire watch is almost shaped like a diving capsule. The Sapphire Crystal is very, very curved and 10 millimeters thick. It's so curved in order to resist the intense pressure that would be on it at those very low depths. And you can see that the case back as well is extremely curved. And everything on here is chunky, it's bulky, it's big. The case is almost 30 millimeters thick, 46 millimeters wide. The dial is carbon fiber and it's pretty deep set in there, but it's still very, very legible. As a diver's watch, this has all sorts of things which a diver's watch needs, such as a rotating diver's bezel. This one is excellent, spins very easily, very comfortably, very easy to grasp. You can see how large it is there. And it literally sort of wraps around that sapphire crystal very nicely. This is a chronograph as well. It has a Valjo 7750 automatic movement that has been chronometer certified. And what I really like here is that these the chronograph pushers screw down, and when they're in the open position, you have these sort of red rings around the pushers to let you know that it's safe to use them as well as unsafe to go very deep. Even with these screwed down, you can still dive up to 300 meters with the watch and not suffer any damage at all or fear that something will happen to the movement. You see here that there is sort of an inlaid red with the Swiss military logo. That's not to be confused with Swiss Army. There's a lot of Swiss military, Swiss Army, different types of watches out there. Helium release valve built into the side there, an automatic one. It looks almost like a pusher, but if you know what it is, it's not an inset pusher. Even though this watch is as large as it is, it's very comfortable, actually. The watch is made out of titanium, which means that it's a lot lighter than it would normally be if it was in steel, which would be ridiculous. It's still a hefty watch. This isn't one of those super light titanium watches, but everything being in titanium really helps it be a lot more suitable. Loom on this watch is very, very good. There's luminant obviously on the hour markers in the hands, and then also applied pretty liberally on the rotating diver's bezel. Something like this is basically a pure man's watch. I write in the review on blogtoread.com that this is basically the big raised up 4x4 pickup with giant off-road tire types of wheels. This is going to satisfy you in that same type of way. But even though it's got that sort of novelty attached to it, plus that incredible durability, it's still a really well-made watch. The chronograph works very nicely. The movement is perfectly done. Everything on here from a detail standpoint has not been neglected. It's easy to read even though it's got so much going on. And this is the type of thing that could easily be suitable as something for daily wear, despite the fact that it's got all this other crazy stuff going on with it. Price is about 3,000 euros, which is over $4,000. I see it as being a very solid value. When you get the watch, it has a very impressive presentation case. Comes with a rubber strap, some tools, a lot of paperwork, and a really nice box. And when you get that box, you're like, wow, this was worth every single penny. So this is really cool. Again, this is the CX Swiss Military 20,000 feet diver. You can see the full review at blogtoread.com. Thanks.